So guys, welcome to this part of the channel, and today we are making a little vlog, but inside of course, because Mr. Producer said show them how you do before your holidays. Let's go. So the stuff today is that, as you may or may not know, I am going to do the European reptile tour, and that's something I teased for a couple months. It's a thing that I teased, that I filmed back in September. We are still in September. I mean, I filmed it in September and October, but today we're a week ahead of when I go, and I wanted to show you what I did, because I did some stuff. So let's begin directly with the fact that I rebuilt all my tanks, even this one, but you don't know what is going in this one, but you'll see that, you'll know that in a couple months, in a couple weeks even. So yeah, the thing is, let's start with the first one that I rebuilt, and it's the carpet python tank. So the carpet python tank is the tank that, you know, changed the least. I mean, the AodaReptile tank didn't change at all, but yeah. So the thing is, in this one, what I just did is I just poured new substrate. I just poured like the Go for Cocoa. There's nothing new in Go for Cocoa, but I just poured new substrate in there because, as you may or may not know, I change my substrate every 6 months, and every 6 months I put new substrate in there, take the old one out, and change. So that's what I did here in this one. So that's pretty much the thing when it comes to this tank. You know, for the rest, I mean, I didn't change really anything. Maybe that cork was there and this one was there. That's the only thing that's changed. So that's just pretty it about, you know. So yeah. And when it comes to the tank that you are in, and I'm gonna take you out of it. So what did change in that tank is now that the corn snakes, as you see, no box in there anymore. No box, because first Sarana is right there, but then I don't know where he is, but he's in there too. Just have to search for him a little, but he's in there too now because he's big enough to stay in the tank. But here he is. So as you can see, he's just there, you know, chilling the hot on the cold side. I just let him boop. Just had him do it like that. So yeah, that's what changed in that tank. Well, much. I mean, not that much, but still. So what changed in that tank? Well, first thing first, no box. So yeah, that's pretty much the same stuff. I put the hides of Kawaki in there, so he has some stuff that he knows. Change the plant place of some plants and stuff. This big branch now is all the way to the top, so 50 centimeters, almost like 40 centimeters maybe high. This stuff was in it now. It was an old branch from here, cleaned and stuff a couple months ago, and now it is in there. Enjoy, just like to make a little platform to go there, straight there, you know, it's cool and stuff. So yeah, I will just, here is our miss, enjoying heights as she can do, as she does, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much thing. I think it's the most important part that changed in that tank is that now Kawaki is in there with his hides and a couple stuff from him, and that he's now enjoying with here misses. So to give you a little idea, most people now are gonna call me crazy for doing so, but he's like 80 grams and she's like almost 300. So the fact is, why do I do that is because I go have my snakes, you know that. But the thing is, and I'll make a video about that, but the thing is that when I do like my cohab, he or she is a little over a year and 2 months older than him. So there is a weight difference that's normal, but he's big enough to go in there without any problem. I know that because I've tested it, you know. You're never 100% sure, but you get the idea, you know. I do everything I can to limit the risks, and here the risks are pretty limited, so that's pretty much the same. Now, going from this part to this part, on this part, what changed? Well, not that much. Let's begin with there. So the ball python tank changed just for the substrate. So just pour a go for cocoa in there, and here are Mrs. Oda enjoying, or I don't know if she is, but she doesn't look like it. So yeah, I mean, here you have just the exact same tank, and just the exact same way of doing the stuff, the exact same decor, nothing changed in there, nothing, just maybe the plan that was there and now is there, but that's just the only stuff. Yeah, and of course, when I'm filming this, Houghton is on the Sunday, and I need to change UVs on 2 of these tanks. So this one that needs still to change. This one is done. I changed the UV on this one. I changed the UV on this one. I need to change the UV on this one, but I don't have like 4 lights, so I did with the 2 that I had. And on Sunday, I'll change the UV of the other ones. So what changed in that one? Nothing. Yeah, just nothing. Just like, yeah, like I said, like in this one, you know, just a substrate. But here, changed, I mean, a little. Not that much though. So here they are. I mean, substrate is substrate, so yeah. So first thing that changed, substrate, of course, that you might know, of course, you know, substrate change. But this one is on another direction. The plants have changed a little, but that's it actually. They don't change much. In the ball python tanks, I'm not gonna change much because of, you know, for not stress them too much out, you know. That's just plain what I want, you know. That's just what I want. That's just the thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the thing about these tanks, you know. Now why did I do it before my holidays and not after? Well, first because I have time before more, and secondly because it just makes sense for me to do it every 6 months. We are 6 months after. I did it like in March, April, and so we are in September, so we are just back. And it's also a winter summer stuff, you know, almost. So we are at the beginning of the winter season. Oh, I should say the colder season, because there's no real winter season here. Colder season, so everyone is dropping temperatures now slowly. You know, just before I go out and go on holiday, I'll drop the temperature of these ones another half degree of these ones, maybe a half degree also, you know, just not too much. But the thing is, like that, I'll do temps drops during the night, and I just limit everything during the day. So for them though. So now the stuff is that these guys here, everyone here has eaten. They have eaten normally before my holidays, nothing changed and stuff. But for them, what I did is that I fed them heavier than I normally do. You know, for example, give you an example. Sarada there normally eats like 25 gram mice every week. She had a 40 gram, just to be sure, you know, she can eat it, no problem, don't worry about that. Once every now and then, it's no problem. So I did that just to be sure that, you know, she's playful, you know, before I go out. And she doesn't just like ask for food because she asked for food. After a week or so, she asked for food. So she doesn't have to ask for food after a week, and maybe she can ask it after 2 weeks or so. So yeah, that's pretty much the stuff. That's it, you know. Water gonna be changed when I'm out because as you know, I live with my parents and they're okay to change the water, and that's pretty much the thing. So now for that tank, there is a couple stuff that needs to be done. I mean, I made a video about how you know, the beginning of the building of the tank. You'll see that the part I'm talking about in another video, of course. But this is the beginning, you know. I have to put these platforms at the back of the tank. We need to add like 5 foot of cables because the cables are here, because the lamps are there, but there is the stuff that, but here it is. You might understand my pain. So that's pretty much that stuff. So yeah, I need to put that. I need to, I mean, I've put branches in there, of course, already. You know, the main part is done. So I don't have plants. So on Sunday, so as I said, on the Sunday it's Houghton show. So on the Houghton show, I'll buy plants. Of course, I have to buy a book. But I buy plants, and that's pretty much it. So this is the last video I filmed before getting on holidays. I mean, before making the European reptile tour. And so I think that's pretty it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I hope that Mr. Producer will like it because I don't do it a second time. So let's go, guys. And don't forget to support USR. Don't forget to jump on the best group. Don't forget our arcade. Don't forget Instagram to have all news about these guys. And I hope to see you on the next one. Let's go. Little bonus part of the video because I forgot to say something. So do you know? This is the last time also I filmed with this camera, which was the Osmo Action 3 of DJI from DJI. The next ones will be filmed with the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Do you want me to make a review of the Action 3 and Action 5 as a reptile vlogger and reptile keeper, or do you just don't give a shit about it?